Beware that, when fighting monsters, you yourself do not become a monster. For when you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Friedrich Nietzsche.
Hello everyone, welcome to This Week in Stupid for the 2nd of April 2017. This week, we will be talking about the same thing we talk about every week. Free speech, because it's so bloody important, and there are so many people trying to take that away from you. Why don't we start with Mike.com's witch hunt against some teenagers who are telling jokes. I, as a concerned progressive citizen, do hope that people stood staunchly against this joke and in fact formed a Twitter inquisition to track down these teenagers and make their lives a living hell. So he's written a hit piece on an 18-year-old.
Yes.
What a shit. What kind of fucking ass goblin would do that? I mean, seriously. No, seriously, Jack Cummings. Seriously, mate. When a fucking 18-year-old kid is like, this is my opinion, you don't go, all right, you know what, I'm going to write a fucking big hit piece for thousands of people online to see. That is a dick move.
Yeah.
So, for a quick recap, Sargon of Akkad has done 2 video hit pieces on me due to the fact that I made a parody account on Twitter called Hard On for Assad, where I played a satirical character of someone who agrees with anti-SJWs no matter what they say. Now, I have lost over 1,000 subscribers for this. Good riddance. For people who are at least willing to listen to my side of the story, I think I might be willing to make this public statement. Sargon's main contention was that we were friends.
As one does to one's friends, even though to his face I will be polite and civil and, you know, I'll come on his live streams and I'll talk to him and I'll be friendly with him.
In reality, I have been a scathing critic of Sargon for a while now. Sargon and I have been openly hostile to each other for over a month. I told him to go fuck himself for smearing me as a virtue-signaling SJW, for smearing friends of mine as adherents to Pizzagate, and smearing my girlfriend as a white knight for terrorists. Now tell me, how does this make us friends? How am I being nice to your face when I'm telling you to go fuck yourself and saying you're an enemy of mine? Is this how friends communicate? Carl, you are lying to 93,000 people and counting. And why? Just so you can get some victim points to smear a 19-year-old who was making fun of you on the internet with. How ethical. And as the account started to gain steam and pick up...
And who was it picking up with?
I mean, on some level, right, if you're gonna do an account like that, you have to be prepared for people to get pissed off.
Oh yeah, I was.
It's really funny. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't realize you could be that funny. Like, I'm genuinely impressed that is you. It's a really good parody account.
Yeah, I'll admit without anyone like prompting me to, I saw Hard On for Assad and thought, yeah, I'm gonna follow that guy.
Yeah, same here.
Meanwhile, in SJW Twitter, the account was picking up with people who stand for what you used to stand for. Free speech, liberal values, ethics in journalism. Nowadays, you defend dictators, you do hit pieces against 19-year-olds where you blatantly lie, and you demand people self-censor for your feelings. It's not me who's turned into an SJW, Carl. It's you.
Who the fuck do you think you're talking to?
Not Machiavelli. Not Saul Alinsky. Not the King of Kekistan, Sargon of Akkad. I'm talking to Carl Benjamin, a 37-year-old stoner on the internet with a skin thinner than Stefan Molyneux's hairline and an ego bigger than PewDiePie's channel.
No, you need to apologise. You need to close the account. If they say, right, you need to come along and denounce this because look at this, we're angry about this, you just sit back. You smile at them. You roll yourself a cigarette, as I'm doing. You light it and take a puff. Then you tell them to fuck off. You'll do what you want, when you want. They don't get to tell you or demand anything of you, because they are scum. So the question is, what passions are influencing you to rationalize your actions? In the spirit of fair play and honesty, I will tell you mine first. Mine are for the protection of my ego. I fear public humiliation and disgrace, and I do everything I can to avoid it.